Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, our country has come of age in terms of its growth in democratic practice. Mr. Speaker, our neighbors from from Uganda, Tanzania, and across the larger East African community watch Kenya with a lot of admiration in terms of the way we practice our democracy, and they wish to emulate Kenya. Now, what has happened to our brother Osoti is a very sad situation. And if us, the political leaders, will not condemn it with the strongest words possible, in order to make sure that that democratic space and that growth we've realized is not taken back by, acts of lawlessness in terms of goons being used against individuals, then the future will look extremely, dark when we look ahead and look at the growth of the democracy versus the events that are taking shape. Mr. Speaker, it is extremely important that Kenyans, as well as the political leaders, understand that we can practice our democracy in the context of willing buyer, willing sender, rather than coercing anybody into accepting any certain, political thoughts in this country. Political parties, as well as politicians, should be able to canvass this country freely to be able to participate in political space. Mr. Speaker, I was invited recently by Senator Wambua alongside many senators, and I was the only odd one out from the Kenya Kwanza side. And Mr. Speaker, everybody was speaking very wildly against the sitting government. And when I stood up to speak, I had to really nurse the crowd and be able to even share my ideas out without being booed. There was a little bit of booing from Senator Sifuna, who was in the front line there. But otherwise, we put the point across and we managed to communicate despite the fact that we were from two different political divides. I invited my colleagues, Senator Sifuna, Eddie, and the rest, and they really hammered the sitting government in Mandera against, in a county that is politically aligned differently from theirs. But the public listened to them. Nobody booed and jeered at them. And that is the kind of democracy we want to nurture in this country, so that we're able to make sure that if I went to Kisii today and I want to put up a rally as UDM party leader, I expect to be listened.
Senator Olekina.